First, a disclaimer. This video is in no way sponsored by APMEX. To explore whether the APMEX Bullion Card could give me an advantage in stacking precious metals, I decided to get one. Is there any benefit to using the Bullion Card compared to other cards in your wallet? The answer is definitely yes. But as always, there's a caveat. Let's get into it. Before we get started, whether a person should get a new credit card or not is a personal matter with financial implications specific to their credit situation. This discussion assumes that a person is good at managing debt, understands the credit implications of applying for a credit card, and so on. The last thing you want to be doing is stacking debt to stack gold. It just doesn't make sense. You may have seen some sponsored ads going around on YouTube hawking the Bullion Card, and if so, you've seen some of the positive benefits it offers. Let's hit the highlights. The three main benefits are 4% back in gold and silver. Let's look at an example. If you were to get this gold eagle using the Bullion Card, it would be priced at the credit card price of $22.62.80 and not the check wire price of $21.72.29. Sometimes people call that the ACH price. Doing some quick math, we see that the purchase price of $22.62.80 minus the 4% rewards amount of $90.51 gives us $21.72.29, which is exactly the ACH price. At first, that makes you wonder what's the benefit of 4% back. You could just do an e-check to get essentially the same price. True, but there really are some benefits. First, an e-check is going to take about a week to clear, which delays delivery of the product. If you're like me, that's not ideal because of my spontaneous nature. I want stuff shipped fast and to know exactly when it's expected to arrive. I don't want to be stuck at home waiting for a package when it's a nice day on the coast. The second is convenience. It's just easier and quicker to check out using a credit card on file than to mess around with e-checks. Most credit cards will give you only 1.5% cash back on purchases. So if you like the convenience of easier checkout, the Bullion Card offers a real benefit. It's important to note that the Bullion Card does not offer cash back, but rather applies points to be used on purchases at APMEX. The number 2 benefit is 1% back in gold and silver on all other purchases. If you use the Bullion Card on gas and groceries, you're going to get 1% back on points to spend at APMEX. So that's not as good of a deal as most credit cards, which usually offer 1.5% back on purchases. The number 3 benefit is a $150 value in bonus points after spending $1,500. It's typical now for credit cards to offer a sign-up bonus on new cards. $150 isn't bad, but there are better offers out there. I usually get a new card every couple of years just to get the bonus. I use every advantage I can get, and if you can manage debt, that's just free money. There are some other benefits worth considering. No annual fee, which is pretty standard. Points never expire, which is nice. Priority on order fulfillment. This is a big one, which I think is another main benefit. I made an order after getting the Bullion Card, and the shipping label was created the same day. Nowhere else have I gotten that fast of shipping. Occasional best tier pricing offers. Exclusive price match guarantee for sales transactions on phone orders. There's a lot of fine print on this one, and I kinda don't think it's as useful as it sounds. There's a dealer list, which your dealer may not be on. Exclusions such as flash sales and so on. My time is better spent hunting down real deals without jumping through hoops. Occasional 10% back offers. This actually happens. Instead of the regular 4% back, APMEX occasionally has 10% back deals, such as this one. This Morgan dollar is already sale priced at $10 off, plus another 10% off the sale price gives you an effective price of $65.62. Not a bad deal. 0% introductory APR for 12 months. Again, if you can manage debt, 0% interest is an attractive offer. Nothing unique here. It's very common now for new credit cards to offer 0% introductory APRs. The cons. Variable APR of 19.49% to 29.49% is not a great interest rate. The $150 bonus is not as competitive as some other cards out there. Rewards are not redeemed as cash back. You have to spend them on APMEX. My impressions. It's just like this Apple card. I got it because they offer 3% back on purchases at Apple. I don't really use it for anything else. Just when I'm buying directly from Apple, there is a slight advantage to using this card. I see the Bullion Card in the same way. I'll just use it when buying directly from APMEX. If that's just once a year on Black Friday when they have gold at spot, then so be it. Perhaps the bigger question is why even shop at APMEX? Aren't they expensive? At first glance, yes, they are. Everyday prices can be beat just about anywhere. If you take into consideration their large selection, more than anybody, at spot price deals and 10% back deals, plus you can find promo codes for discounts at checkout. I just tried this one for $10 off, and it works. Some people just like APMEX and are willing to pay extra for customer service and peace of mind. As for myself, I find good deals there, and that's important to me. Let us know how you feel about APMEX, and be sure to hit that like button if you found any of this useful. I would be so grateful because it truly does help the channel. If you're interested in seeing more content like this about safeguarding your future by stacking precious metals, be sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. Thanks for sticking around until the end. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time.